living in the... When I speak, it's like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that one incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Giants. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First reception for the NFL leader in that category here in the opening month of the season. And it's a 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
To the air once more is McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. His 4th TD grab of the season. Boswell adds the extra point. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. Two 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. But I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 18 Run, 70, check smash.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Giants... They're going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
And he nearly got free, but as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down. Now McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Boswell on for the point after.
Boswell adds the extra point. The Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Fred Warner in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Richardson to throw. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he'll be taken down past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
60
That's
Rattler,
good
60
for the
Rattler.
Eagles. First down.
65 catch, 65
First
catch.
and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of
It is a big play for the Eagles. 55 yards on the game.
First and goal at the 2-yard
Come on,
line.
come on. Ready.
That one thrown behind his target. It'll be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Eagles. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Broncos. Let's go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Buffalo 18.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson going up top for Evans. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Warriors 70.
Throwing is Richardson. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here.
Come on.
1st down and goal. Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Eagles are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. 2nd and inches. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will score again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, set. Bronco 80, 60.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And nice work there. Going to a slide. Gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Knocked it.
From the gun, Richardson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Here's 1st and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go now. Street, Cougar 19. Panther 11, 19 tight, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check smash, 18 Pioneer.
Looking to throw, Richardson. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 2 scores.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's got it! And he's in! Jalen Hyatt, touchdown, New York. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
Cup
16
19,
yards.
Cup 19.
And an Eagles.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 17 yards.
19 Lions.
Another Eagles first down. First and 10.
To throw, it's Richardson. First down throw there is complete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down? This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
It's a gain of 16
Hawk 70,
yards.
Hawk 7, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Richardson. He's got it at the 7. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
For an Eagles.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Richardson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
70 range.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. With middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Giants first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Gain of 12. First down, New York.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. Space to run inside the 20. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, New York. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants are able to extend the lead.
Giants 42. Eagles 20. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Left wing 19.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Richardson to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. Dragons.
Now Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range. Down just shy of the 20.
That's good.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
On the set. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 18, Pioneer. Hawks, 79 Broncos.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for two. They'll run with Robinson. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And this will work out quite well. Still get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 18, Pioneer. Ready? 19, Warriors. 65. Go, check. Go.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Rolling right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On first down, here's McCarthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Ready?
A second down throw for Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Yeah, ready. Ready, team! Hey. Solo left Zion. So, hey, long. Turbo 3, kick. Turbo 3, kick.
From the gun, here's Tua. Now, he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Long. Watson, Oscar.
Be ready, be ready.
They're going to go. It's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on downs.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Flush to his right, and they'll wind up getting a half of what they needed, but not nearly enough for a 1st down. It's 4th down.
He was brought down by Kalen Bullock. A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be caught.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Eagles 28. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Tungo Bailoa to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And an Eagles 1st down.
All right, let's go.
On 1st down, Tungo Bailoa. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
A shotgun snap to Tua. He's going to take a shot down the field. He got it, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
Solo left Zion. Get set. Go.
Tua to throw again. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
That one taken in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Eagles. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit.
Eagles 35. And McPherson set to
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Austin brought in motion. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing's changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
All right, come on. Ready,
2 and out on 1st down. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
Turbo 1, hard.
To throw is Tua. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Pick by Benjamin Morrison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offense.
And he'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
35-yard line.
Hey. 18. Hey. 20, TX.
Play action. Tagovailoa. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Scott, corner, long.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on the line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
21G. Let's go.
They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says, yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
33-yard line.
Turbo 1, high. Long. My man. Solo left Zion. Solo left. Hey, 21 TX. Ready.
Again, it's Tua. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Out wide, that's Robinson. He's into space past the 25. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. That is caught. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little belief.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Unlock Lion. Come on. Set.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. On a man left side, it's caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Giants first down. A 28-yard gain.
A handoff to Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. And the Eagles.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
No gain on the
Well, it's
play.
clear, Mike, this defense is really locked in. They have a clear beat on what this run game plan is. Back-to-back stops for no gain brings up 3rd and long.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Working across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It's another Another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
At the 10-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Hawk 70.
Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Oh, the ball comes out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He has Hyatt complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. He's going to look downfield once again. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. Fly.
On 1st down, here's Tungo Bailoa to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
At 2nd down, here's Tungo Bailoa. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. I'm going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Tua brings his guys up to go for two.
Come on, two.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
They're going to try to run it in. And he's going to get in for the two, and they are back within 11.
Eagles 58.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
To kick off.
Austin now to return this. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. He's inside the 40, down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, New York. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
It's one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the second level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get set. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
And this is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
Solo left Zion. 21. Ready.
Here's Tua now on second down. A throw downfield caught by Burton. That's good for 27 and a first down.
That's good.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll go right and find his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
This one caught left side by Evans.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Hey, get set.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down, Pacheco. And finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's third and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalin Hyatt, touchdown Giants. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
And they'll bring him down just shy. Of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
'79 Broncos. Let's go now. Track 70 Timberwolves. 69.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll go. Richardson. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
66.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And some good blocking, bringing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
3rd and inches.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on 3rd down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a 4th down decision deep in your own territory.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
1st down.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he is out of bounds. Markham, that's a 25. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the end zone. Well, it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and that ball hits his hands more times than not. It's going to be a takeaway. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Going up top for Evans. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Eagles, 1st down.
60 Maverick.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Cup 19. Buffalo.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. There he goes. Inside the 30. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Giants, 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And the Giants are going to be set up 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. It's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. Here we go. One final play. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a road win here for the Giants. They get the victory.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin.